The true strong man is not the one who destroys his opponent's body, but the one who can make his opponent's will surrender to despair. He is Islam Makhachev, born in 1991 in Makhachev, Dagestan. He grew up in a humble family. His father spent long hours driving a truck through the mountains to support the family, while his mother worked tirelessly. In 2015, at UFC 192, he suffered the only knockout loss of his career. Adriano Martins shot his lights out with a single punch. The criticism came immediately. A year later, a controversy involving medication following heart surgery once again put his career in danger. Although the accusation was eventually withdrawn, Makhachev had to wait. While he watched Khabib become a legend, he trained away from the spotlight. People said he only knew how to wrestle, so he perfected his striking. They said he lived in Khabib's shadow, so he decided to step out of it. Then came UFC 280 on October 22, 2022. Charles Oliveira was the champion and one of the greatest finishers in UFC history. Everyone asked, could Makhachev do it without Khabib? The answer came in the second round. At 3 minutes and 16 seconds, a perfect right hand dropped Oliveira. Makhachev took the fight to the ground and locked in an arm triangle choke. Oliveira tapped. Islam Makhachev was the UFC world champion, but his first gesture was not celebration. He walked toward Khabib. The two embraced and cried. That moment symbolized the end of years of sacrifice. But Makhachev still had to prove that he was not simply Khabib's heir. In February 2023, in Australia, he faced Alexander Volkanovski, the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Against an entire stadium and over 5 rounds, Makhachev proved he could wrestle, strike, and endure against one of the greatest fighters of all time. He won by unanimous decision. Then came the rematch on October 21, 2023. This time, there was no doubt. In the first round, at 3 minutes and 6 seconds, a perfectly placed head kick ended the fight. Makhachev was no longer a prospect. He was the dominant force. In 2024, against Dustin Poirier, he once again showed his resilience and successfully defended his title by submission. And then came the next challenge, moving up a weight class and conquering another division. Makhachev proved once again that his precision, intelligence, and control could work even against bigger opponents. He became a 2-division champion. His story was never just about winning fights. It was about enduring the doubts, training when nobody was watching, and turning every defeat into a reason to come back stronger. Islam Makhachev is not Khabib 2.0. He is Islam Makhachev, a fighter who transformed the most primitive form of combat into precision, strategy, and art. Because in a world full of noise, true strength does not always scream. Sometimes, it simply stays silent and keeps moving forward.